Good everybody. I'm going to talk about local search. In fact, it's a very light aperitif before lunch. My name is Marnik Dhoore and I work for Bseen, which is called today not Bseen only anymore. We have merged with NetLash. So first of all, about local search, about some facts and figures. 1 out of 5 search queries have a local intention, which is actually 20%. And 97% of the consumers, they use the web to shop locally, whether they search online and they want to buy offline, or they search online and they buy online with a local intention in terms of they want to communicate locally about delivery or another reason. Also, Google can see your IP. Even if you search for a general keyword in Google, then you still very often get local results. So this is important. And local search, in fact, is a very growing trend. Our research is saying that it's even growing faster than social, but the reason is, of course, that the growth margin is lower for social than for local. And I have a question. What do you see on this screen? What is new, or what do you notice? What does surprise you? Anyone? No? Are you sure? So, I have the right point of view. Anyway, what do you see on top? And the yellow square. Google AdWords. Okay, simple. What do you see here on the right? Google Maps. Exactly, simple. What do you see below Google Maps? AdWords. Exactly. What do you see at left? Sorry, good places, exactly. So, what had happened here? The organic has been pushed below the fold. And it's of course not for every keyword that you search in Google for, but for many keywords, and specifically for locally related keywords, we see more often Google places, the place pages, in fact, that have rankings. So, the conclusion is that local search is probably not the thing you should spend the most time and money into, but it's a very important part of your total SEO strategy. And in fact, we have customers who receive thousands and thousands of visitors every month with a very good optimized Google Place page. So let me give you 7 tips to optimize your Google search approach, your local search approach in terms of SEO. First of all, very simple, you should claim your Google Place page. Why? As we see before, these pages are actually more and more important through the glasses from Google, because they will rank more often. Sometimes on their own, sometimes combined with your natural position. Second reason also is that Google Maps is used more often. Second tip is that, of course, you should optimize your Google Place page. Many people have actually already claimed their Google Place page, put some information in it, and that's it. But if you really optimize the Google Place page, then, of course, that's the reason you make chance to have actually rankings with your Google Place page. And as you can see, there's many details you can actually optimize or fill in. There is a title, there is a description, there is some content, there are links, pictures in fact, reviews from probably your customers or visitors. And Google Place page is like a mini website almost, apart from your main corporate website. So optimize your Google search, your Google Place page, which is very important. And thirdly, what are actually the factors that Google will take into consideration to get rankings with your Google Place page. First of all, you should choose at least one default category. What I mean with this is that you can actually, if you, for example, want to Hotel Bseen, you can actually create your own categories. For example, we are a business hotel, or we are a 5-star hotel. But to have rankings, you should at least choose one default category. Very important for Google. And then again, then there is a title and description. Probably, or mostly exactly the same than a classical web page. Also the title and description, which is very important for your SEO optimization, works the same for your Google Place page. However, you should choose your company name or something which is related to your branch, otherwise Google will not accept it. Also with images, which is very important. You should add at least 4 images in your Google Place page, so you climb onto the ladder of importance through the glasses of Google, and fill in for the rest 100% of the details. The more you fill in, the better it is through the eyes of Google. And then reviews, very important. Reviews from other people, the user-generated content. This is something you can kind of create yourself by asking your customers, of course. The more reviews you have, the better it is. Google does not look to the content, whether it is a positive or a negative review, it doesn't matter. In terms of having rankings or getting higher ranked. But of course, a negative review will influence your reputation. But reviews are very important. The more you have, the more reviews you have, the faster you will raise with your ranking in Google search. Also very important is register your company name and your details in other directories, whether it is paid or free directories like Truevo, Search, or any kind of directory you find on the internet. And the vision behind this is that Google will see also your registrations on all the other sites, and he will link this data together with it, and when you appear on more other directories, then Google will see this as an important company. So also, again, your Google Place page makes more chance to have better rankings. And try to keep also consistent. Google needs to be able to read it. For example, postcode and city. If you, for example, using Google Place 1070 Anderlecht, and on another kind of directory 1070 Brussels, it's not really consistent. So keep your content on every directory and every website consistent. Very important through the eyes for Google, and it helps Google to give more importance to your Google Place page. Also a dealer list. Not for every company, but if you have, for example, more offices, whether it is in the same country or in other countries, or if you are a chain, then you should claim for every shop or every address a separated Google Place page. So you can actually optimize all those pages together, and of course you make more chance to have to be found in Google or Google Maps, because all those local place pages are important for Google. Then use coupons, of course, if it's relevant to your business. But if you're a bit creative, you can actually use and add coupons to your Google Place page. And Google likes this. If you use these coupons, then your Google Place page is more important. And of course, if it's more important, then the ranking again would raise. You already said this, but user-generated content, you can, for example, communicate on your website or communicate within your Google Place page that you are likely to receive reviews, or that they can add images themselves or add videos about themselves into your Google Place page. So those were 7 tips about optimizing Google Place page for SEO. Let me also give you 3 tips to optimize your local search clause for within Google AdWords. The first one is not really new, which is using Google Maps as an extra channel to show your Google Ads. However, we see a lot of opportunities that even if we all know that we can use this, not every business really does it. And if you do this, we see that that a quite important percentage of the visitors come from Google Maps. If you used Google AdWords, and of course, if you optimized your Google Place page very well, then you have a ranking in Google Maps as well. Also connect your Google Ads with your Google Place page. So if you, for example, search in Google a company name, then just below your ad, then there is an extra line with your address, and this is relevant. Google AdWords is about relevance, and this makes sense for Google, and it attracts more visitors as well. Also, your geographical settings is very important in Google AdWords. What we saw is for specific customer that if we really optimize the geographical settings and make sure that all these details are well, that the click-through rate is very high, and the cost per click is quite low. So we have not only a lot of customers for every euro, but you also have a high quality of visitors for all the money we spend. And then 3 new features about in terms of local search. First one is Google Hotspot, which is actually a rating tool for Google Places. You can go to Google Hotspot, and if you are logged in with your Gmail account, then you will see something like this, and then you can give a rating to whatever it is. For example, you search for a restaurant in Ghent, you can give your own review, whether it's positive or negative, and this review will be placed on, in this case, the Google Place page of this restaurant. And you can actually kind of motivate your customers, if it's relevant again, of course, that you can kind of motivate your customers to give relevance and sending them to Google Hotspot. The second one is maybe a bit tricky, or the reason because it's tricky is we have seen it that it's been testing in the US. It doesn't exist yet in Europe, so definitely not in Belgium. But it was worth mentioning it. But you can actually, or that's what's probably going to happen. But you can actually buy a position with your Google Place page, which is of course very nice thing, because instead of optimizing your Google Place page, maybe later on you can actually, like Google AdWords, buy a position with your Google Place page. And again, this is working really well. As I said, we have seen customers, specifically in the HoReCa sector, hotels and restaurants, and they receive thousands of visitors. They get calls, and if they ask, where did you actually found us, then many people will say, okay, I found you on this specific page, not everybody knows the name, but I found you on this specific Google Maps page within Google. Or they use the coupon on Google Place page. And the last one is statistics for your Google Place page. You have kind of mini statistic, kind of mini Google AdWords, Google Analytics, and where you can actually see how many people visited my Google Place page, on which keywords they came in when they search on Google, and many other information. Of course, it's important if you invest some time in this optimization thing, then it's also good that you can measure it. What's going to happen, what are the results. As I said, a very light presentation, but my vision is that it's a very important part of your local, from your total SEO strategy, local search. So hope you get some tips today, and hope you're going to use it as well. And wish you a lot of success with it. Thank you very much.